There are promises that travel across time, that seem impossible, that defy human logic and the fear of emptiness. Sarah in Genesis reveals one of these promises, a promise that sleeps in silence, that grows in waiting, and that finally breaks forth into life. This is not merely the story of a child being born. It is the story of a miracle suspended between heaven and earth, of a faith that endures, of a hope that does not bend, and of a divine promise fulfilled despite every human limitation. Sarah waited for a long time. The years pass, youth fades, and yet in the heart of doubt and barrenness, an invisible breath keeps her standing. She believes that the divine word is stronger than time. And then the day comes. The promise takes shape, name, breath, and cry. Isaac, laughter, joy, life. The woman who seemed unable to carry life becomes the cradle of a promised future. Imagine Sarah, dazzled and trembling, holding this fragile child in her arms. Every breath is an echo of a miracle. Every glance a silent acknowledgement of God's work. The pain of waiting transforms into a song of gratitude, and the past filled with doubts and tears becomes a prelude to celebration. God has made me laugh, and all who hear will laugh with me. These words are a cry of victory over the impossible, a confirmation that the divine promise never fails, and that patience, even in trial, bears its fruit. The birth of Isaac is not a mere biological event. It is a symbol of faithfulness, a light piercing the veil of time. Every waiting has its season, and the divine plan, even when invisible, is perfect in its precision. Sarah and Abraham see their lives transformed. What once seemed unreachable becomes tangible. What seemed lost becomes foundation. The child they hold is more than an heir. He is the visible manifestation of an invisible promise, the bridge between the infinite and the earthly. Faith is not passive waiting. It is commitment, patience, courage, and trust, even in silence. Every smile from Sarah, every breath from Isaac, every burst of laughter testifies God's faithfulness knows no limits. Imagine the setting, the tent, the dust, the heat of the desert. Yet in the middle of this simplicity, a miracle lights the air. The divine promise is not a firework, but a gentle, enduring light that turns the ordinary into the sacred. Sarah giving birth to Isaac reminds us that the impossible can become reality, that life can emerge where we thought nothing could grow, that waiting is not in vain, and that every trial prepares the ground for joy. The child born in the desert becomes a light for all ages, reminding every generation, when God promises, the impossible becomes possible, and every patient heart can witness the unfolding of a miracle.